Thank you, Pixieface101, for subscribing.
What does it even sound like? Oh my god, it sounds so weird.
I sound like a man!
Well, it was...
Yeah, that's she.
They're like, oh my god, Tone.
And I sounded like just a sassy bear.
They said you sounded like a dyke.
That's what I'm saying. A bear is like one of the big, heavy gay guys.
Oh.
I sounded like a bear.
Oh, yeah, that worked. Yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Okay,
I'm done. Wait. My pancakes are crushed. My pancakes are crushed. Oh, no.
Blows up pancakes with mind.
My freaking pancakes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did you unmute us on the stream?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my pancakes.
Now that we've dealt with the death of your pancakes, let me mute the music. Is everybody ready to begin?
Fucking pancakes.
I'm gonna throw my pancakes away.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Tonight, we return to Draelith. Poppy and Clay are on the march, headed straight for the Singing Scar and their inevitable clash with the Forge Master of the Grimbrand. But they are not walking as themselves. Poppy wears the face of a fallen Grimbrand enforcer. Forgettable, unremarkable, the kind of soldier no one looks at twice. Clay wears something far more dangerous. He wears the Red Hood, the lieutenant, bearer of Orvek's axe, then the man they hunted down and finally killed. Because after what they learned from him, they built a plan bold enough to work. If anyone could walk into the Singing Scar unchallenged, it would be the Red Hooded Lieutenant, trusted by the Forge Master and connected to the Brandmaster of Chain, Sister Carr. And it works. They pass through the patrol lines without raising so much as a whisper of suspicion, until they get closer, and 6 Grimbrand step into their path. They don't like the Red Hood, not anymore. Word spreads fast among the crew. And when they can't challenge him directly, they turn their attention to the fledgling, so to speak, beside him. Clay doesn't let that happen. He shoves one into the dirt, backhands another, and when steel threatens to spill, something gets invoked. Older than pride, a first blood duel. In Draelith, first blood is law, an honorable solution. It's a win without slaughter. And during this duel, it doesn't look good at first. The enforcer is fast, knife flashing, but Clay adjusts. He knocks the man back with the haft of Orvek's axe, spins, and then the blade bites. He gets first blood. The Grimbrand part like a curtain, and Clay and Poppy walk on. On their way, they lose the trail and find themselves at a creek beneath the cliff. And there they find a body, cut in half, mutilated, left to rot. But Clay knows him. Garen, one of Mama Moss's old research assistants from before the pit collapsed, before this resistance war with the Grimbrand. The last time they saw him, he was alive, and now he lies alone, stripped, forgotten. They take a moment, reorient, study the map again, and finally, they find it. The Singing Scar, a hollowed mountain of iron and fire. Massive chains hang from the heights, plunging down into a colossal crucible at its center, and beneath it all, a lake of lava. And those chains connected to something unseen in that molten heart. There they met the Forge Master. He is not pleased to see the Red Hood. The 6 outside had already whispered their concerns that the lieutenant has been seen running with Sister Carr, the Brandmaster of Chain. Clay talks smooth, careful. He's able to move past that dialogue, and he tries to lure the Forge Master into a trap. But the Forge Master doesn't bite. So Poppy acts, and with a flicker of magic, she drops him into a slumber. Clay catches him before he hits the stone. No noise, no scene, and another spell. Illusion layered over the both of them. To any watching eye, it looks like just 2 men walking side by side. They leave the scar together, and they don't stop casting sleep until they reach Garen's corpse. If a body has lain there untouched for months, people avoided this place. Perfect. Poppy expands her cloak into a massive shroud, pinning it in place with a temporal stasis, freezing the fabric in stillness. She invokes the arcane inquiry she learned from Camp Biteback, sealing the space, soundproof, isolated. It was a private chamber, a silent reckoning, but she reaches too far. The magic drains her, and her vision swims. Her reserves, they run dry, and she can't hold another slumber spell. And then the Forge Master wakes up, and the fight explodes instantly. Clay has the advantage. The Forge Master's arms were bound. His weapons were stripped away, but he breaks free, and two brands split open in his palms, and his fists ignite into molten fury. This fire without flame, heat without mercy, and inside this sealed chamber, the battle rages unheard. But silence cuts both ways. Sound cannot escape. That doesn't mean sound cannot enter. And from above, on the cliff overhead, they hear it. 3, maybe 4 sets of boots. If they cannot contain the Forge Master quickly, this won't just be a fight. It would be a siege. So what are the two of you doing as we bring ourselves back into this fight?
Well, if I remember correctly, we should still be in initiative order.
In Daggerheart?
That is no such thing. What are you guys doing right now as he has heard these footsteps? You get the feeling he's going to try to make his way out of this tent.
Clay is going to step next to him and try and grapple him in just a big bear hug. Try and keep him in place while he can.
Go ahead and make a
probably
strength
just
roll.
assist with that. Can I give him a helpies?
Absolutely. How are you trying to assist him? Are you going to also try to grapple him?
I guess so.
All
Or
right.
maybe like bite him so that he doesn't react. He's focused on the bite more than the grapple.
Go ahead and make a help action roll. And then explain what you are doing as you see Clay is going to grapple with him.
Well, if she's going in for a bite, should it be an attack?
Depends on how she goes about it.
Are you going for the legs or the arms of the...
The upper
Gooch?
torso. He's about the size of me. Yeah, he's a little bit beefier, but I can pick him up. I'm pretty strong.
I think I'll just latch onto his legs and like a pit bull tearing at your shoe. So that at least he'd try to probably kick me off before he tries to get you away.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Hopefully. Oh boy.
You got this, Poppy. Tear off his toes. He's lost his toe privileges. Hand them over.
Since I'm technically biting, can I use my jumper experience?
Yes, you can.
Wahoo! My last hope. Literally. Shakes time with fire.
Hiya, hiya.
That misses. You go to try to bite him. No avail. Clay, go ahead and roll your strength check.
Oh.
That's going to be a 25 with hope, my man.
Alrighty.
Wow.
It's time for him to roll.
Oh no. Oh.
Alrighty.
You beat him out, and you now have him in this grapple as he's going to try to just take this punch at you, just these small punches at you. He can't quite get his arms out too much. He's just kind of trying to flail.
He's just kind of throwing elbows behind him.
Well, he's trying to make use of the brands on his fists and the heat that they produce. That is what he relies on. But since you have him grappled, it will be at disadvantage.
If I can take an opening at any point in between these strikes, I'm going to see if I can't trip him and knock him prone.
Not his pronus. Oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Duh.
Does a 17 hit? Not a 33.
A 7. You scared me there for a second. Yes, a 17 will hit.
All right. So he will do half damage here. Because he's not able to really get a full swing on you. So he does 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. I can take that in the armor.
You take as well. We're going to start combining these damage values as well.
Okay.
1 fire damage. So
All right.
7 total
armor
damage.
cannot protect from fire damage.
Your leather. It's so cold. Negate it.
I believe armor is specifically physical damage. I could be remembering that wrong, though. I'll check later.
Jump into a pit of lava and see if it works.
All right. He's going to attempt to break out of your grapple.
Alrighty. Can I oppose his strength check by trying to
You don't need to.
knock him prone?
You don't need to. Go ahead. You have advantage on trying to take him down to the ground.
Sweet. Do you want to call this an attack or just a regular strength check?
This is like you already have him grappled. You're pretty much like lifting him up a little bit, right on the ground.
All right.
Suplex
gotcha.
him. Give him the chair.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Another 25 with hope.
Nice. So you just take him down to the ground hard. Go ahead and roll a d10 plus your strength
Alrighty.
times your proficiency.
Times my proficiency. Alrighty.
He's so
That's gonna be-
proficient.
10 plus 3. It's going to be a 5 times.
What sorry. Roll as many d10 as your proficiency, like you normally roll damage.
Ah, okay, got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
That's typically how I will always kind of want to do your damage, guys' damage, unless it's specific things. Just to keep
Gotcha.
it consistent with how much you guys actually
Fucking-
deal. You know what I
That
mean?
didn't work.
So you never feel like because you're doing a narrative attack, you're losing damage instead of just swinging. I will always try to give you your proficiency so that we can allow you guys to narratively do stuff.
I got you. So I rolled 2d10, which brings it to 8, plus 3 makes it 11, times 2 makes 22.
Why is it times 2?
Oh, I thought you said so. My bad.
So, essentially, what is your proficiency?
2.
All right, so yeah, so you roll 2d10 and then
2d10, right.
plus 3. So yeah, you do 11 damage.
11 then. Got you. All right.
Boom.
Ooh.
Sweet.
I
And
think the way that works, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, your Ken render is 2d12. Yeah. Plus 8, crazy. So
Go ahead
yeah,
and mark
he
both
is,
of ourselves prone.
you are not prone. You practically have him in a mount position because he is still grappled.
Ah,
He
okay.
is
then.
grappled and prone.
And he's
All
got a
right,
big
while I've-
booty.
While I've got him on prone, I'm just going to say, Poppy, can you put him to sleep again?
Sure. And I pull out my knife and I go to stab him. Yeah, I'll put him to sleep, all right.
Poppy, you have double advantage because he is prone.
Double advantage.
Yeah, he is
Wahoo!
prone and grappled right now.
Are we calling that
gonna-
adding 2d6?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to aim for
You
his
you are
palm.
essentially hardcore CCing this guy.
Wahoo!
You are crowd controlling him into the earth so that Poppy with her little dinker can maybe do a little bit of damage finally.
I'm gonna aim for his palm so I can maybe try to damage the brand.
Okay. Like try to slash. Okay. You
Ooh,
may
disruption.
you may take a reduction in damage. However, you may reduce one of his brands. Actually,
Baba
no, you
Booey.
probably won't take a reduction in damage. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness for the advantage. Oh no. Oh no.
Indeed.
Oh no. Wait,
he-
wait. Don't move. Nobody move. Do I still have a coin? It's not really gonna help me.
Hey, it might.
no.
It might.
It won't.
It'll give me a hope. That's all it will do. Oh no. Clay.
At this
I
point,
don't have to use this knife that often.
he goes. You go to stab him, and he just moves his head to the side, and your parrying dagger meets the earth and sinks in a few inches. And at this point, he is driving his elbows into the earth and trying to buck you off, Clay, and get him off of you. He is going to roll at advantage, but only once, instead of making 2 rolls.
I'm gonna try and hold him there.
Go ahead and make a competing strength throw. You have to beat an 18.
All right.
Oh.
Because
Oh no.
you can add a d6 because he doesn't even fucking need
You
it.
don't need it.
I mean, I can add it if you want.
He's powerful.
So he's trying to get up, but you have him on the ground. You have him in a mount. You're holding him down. He's going to make a desperate gamble to try to punch you in his awkward position. But once again, he has disadvantage because of his inopportune position. Does a 13 hit you?
A 13 will not hit.
So
I'm going to take
he's-
that opportunity to give him just a quick cross to the back of the head.
Absolutely. So you start seeing his right fist raise up, and you just instinctually block it as you go to swing on him with your knuckles. Go ahead. 2 hands,
Right.
2 strikes.
First attack going down. It's going to be a 14. Nope.
Misses. So
Would I have advantage on this? Hang on.
Yes, you have double advantage.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, let's remember that 14. I'm going to roll 2d6.
He is gonna be able to get a small swing in, but you get your second hit.
Ooh.
That's a 14
24?
plus 10,
Yeah,
which
that
should have been a
hits.
24. Sweet.
Kiss him.
If I, right. That is 2d6 damage.
Uh-oh.
2d6.
2d6 plus 3 makes 10 damage total.
Nice. All right. He's starting to look weary. But he comes up and swings at you with a 17 to try to land a hit during that.
17 will hit. Yeah.
All right. At this point, your left hand is free. Go ahead with your second strike.
All right,
As
you
I
got it,
roll damage, this will be full damage, however, because his arms aren't really locked in anymore. He's just swinging proper. So that is
That's all right.
9 plus
9 plus 9, geez
18
Louise.
18 total damage from this heavy, heated, molten fist that you just take to your side, and you can feel it start to scorch this outer coat that you have been wearing for the past few weeks out here. It's starting to
Getting
get
kinda hot.
destroyed.
Poppy, put him to sleep.
Okay.
All right, there's my second strike right here. It's going to be a 24 with hope.
Nice. Let's hope. All right. It doesn't. So in my brain, the way I'm trying to nerf but buff your knuckles, if you roll with fear on the first roll, he's going to be able to counter hit.
Okay.
However, if you roll with hope on the second roll, it won't make it his turn.
Okay, perfect.
So that's like a way to, like, it's not, oh, damn, if I'm rolling with the knuckles, it's always just going to be their turn because I'm rolling twice. It's a higher odds of rolling with fear. Now you have a chance to save it even if you do. I think that's a way to keep it more balanced.
I could see that, yeah.
'Cause
The knuckles, they were really kind of one-sided there for a little bit, weren't they?
Yeah, and you love them. I could tell. You fucking love them. 9 times out of 10, you're using
I
the
do
knuckles.
love them, dude. Well, because most sheathed, so,
Yeah.
you know.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm rolling damage. Ooh, max damage. 15 damage.
Nice. All right. And you just clock him straight in his mask. At this point, the bottom part of his mask kind of twists, and falls off his face a little bit. His entire face, from what you can see, is scorched and burnt to the point all you kind of see are teeth and muscle.
Dang, I thought I'd have luscious, kissable lips.
You're kind of disgusting, pal. Third strike?
Shoot.
Absolutely. It's
calling
still
it
your
Poppy?
guys' turn.
All right, third strike. Let's fucking go.
Are you, at this point, he is looking pretty weary. This would be the time where you guys decide, are we knocking him out or are we putting him down?
So I'll go ahead and put this forward right now. Anytime I'm using my knuckles, it's always going to be
Okay, that's
non-lethal.
like your, okay.
This
that's-
is my brawling fighting. This
that's-
isn't me trying to kill.
And would Poppy know that? Would that be something you guys have discussed? Like, hey, you know, this is our game plans. If you see me punching, we don't need to be going for the kill. But if I feel the need to pull out my...
I can always kill him after you knock him out.
Well, I mean, Poppy has heard
Nice,
me
you got him
try and
down.
tell him to put him to sleep several times.
That's fair. Yeah. You've been saying put him to sleep
Oh,
this
yeah,
whole...
sure.
What am
yeah,
I
that'll
talking about?
Definitely. Totally, yeah. I'm
Clay
not
is
gonna
right.
kill him. Nice.
26 with hope.
Nice.
It's a good thing I'm leaving this to you.
Alrighty, am I rolling damage?
Yep.
Sweet. Poppy, come on! I can't do this on my own. 9 damage.
Go ahead and roll again for your knuckles. 2 fists, 2 strikes.
Let's see what
TFW,
happens.
he's doing it on his own.
Ooh, alright, that's going to be a 22 with fear.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
Do enough to
Okay.
knock him out.
And go ahead and explain what you're doing. As you're like on him in a mountain, you're going down with these 2 punches. How did these 2 punches go?
So he came back at me with a right hand trying to bat me off of his back. In his attempt to throw his hand back, I blocked. He was able to roll over while he was under me. I knocked his mask off. And from that point, I'm just kind of losing myself and just ground pounding the crap out of this guy, trying my best to knock the rest of that mask off. Left, right, left. Just
So
giving him everything I got.
you go left, right. He hits you, and you kind of start knocking that mask off a little bit. And he hits you, and you grit your teeth, and you bear down, and you hit him with a really strong left. And that left is enough to knock the rest of that mask off. Poppy, you see it clatter to the side and come up to these rocks behind you guys where you were standing. And you just come down straight from a aerial level, just down onto his face. And you lift up your fists and you just see this strand of tissue and blood and muscle seep down from your fingers as he now lays unconscious.
You know.
That's nasty.
Snatching the mask.
Okay. Bobby, can you poke your head out and make sure no one heard that?
Yeah. Pook. Where? Smells like a corpse out there.
Okay, that's good. That's what we want. We gotta get him out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. What were we doing?
Clay's trying to bring a huge important figure past a million Grimbrand.
Okay.
Don't.
How are we gonna do this?
Don't forget, last time, you guys are currently in Poppy and Clay form because Clay,
Yeah.
you reconfigured your glamour stone to be the
To look
Forge
like
Master.
him. Yep.
And at this point, those boots you guys heard on the cliffside, they walked away.
Okay.
You don't hear anyone in the distance.
Okay. Here's my thought. I'm gonna throw him on my back. Make myself look like him. Why don't you turn the Red Hood? Or, shit, you can look like anyone you want, really.
Poppy,
I feel
at
like I
this
could.
point, you are drained. You have used every ounce of your magic. You have just fought an intense fight with a physical body that isn't very strong. You don't have a lot of stamina. Naturally, you just don't. And you start to get very hazy. Your vision gets blurry. And you start feeling this pull and this pulse in your bag.
I stick my face in the bag. Like I'm falling asleep in there.
Just
Poppy?
see this unnatural glow surrounding Mama Moss's totem.
I pull it out with my teeth. There's something in your totem right here.
What?
There's something wrong with your totem.
There's something wrong with the Kodo.
Yeah, there's totem.
Oh. She died.
I sniff it. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really
Am
smell
I
like
here
anything.
right now?
What do you mean? We're standing right next to each other. Of course you're here.
Poppy, at this point, you have to sit down. You are completely exhausted.
I'm not already sitting? Uh-oh. I can't feel my toes. Do I have toes? I'm like just gonna squeeze the totem, like grounding myself, disassociating.
All right. Poppy, how comfortable are you with bodily mutilation?
Yeah, man. Love it. Look at me.
Okay, good, because I don't want to do this next part. I need you to cut off his hands and tie him up.
Yeah. Hold my boss. Take the boss.
I guess Clay will take the moss.
Clay, you reach down to grab the moss totem from her hand, and at that point, you've noticed Poppy has collapsed. She is now unconscious.
Oh, fat lot of help you are. I guess that means the enchantments have all gone away then?
Yep.
The silence, the cape, all that?
At this point, you guys are kind of just covered. Actually, no, the cape, it doesn't stop. The silence doesn't stop because the silence is based on the token she created, and the time stop spell has the magic within it.
Ah. Okay. Interesting. Well.
What a role reversal. This is how it feels.
Okay.
Poppy, as you are unconscious, you kind of see these flashing blotches of visions. You see boats cutting through mist, But then you see something a little intense. You see Luna Fluffs trembling in cages. Then you see Drin climbing a iron lattice. You see this carving of some sort of glyph, of some sort of brand. You start to see it cracking. You once again see Dren climbing on that iron lattice, and you see Umbra from within that lattice erupting and passing through his body. You see Eamon in another part of this vision striking at something. You see an elder Luna Fluff collapsing. You see hundreds of Luna Fluffs fleeing into swamp darkness, escaping from this iron lattice and different cages of this area. Then you see Drin sinking beneath black water, and the vision cuts, and Mama Moss whispers,
"The wolves have broken the dam."
What? Mama Moss, help me.
"What are you doing, Clay?"
Well, I guess I gotta take these two idiots somewhere safe. Away from the fucking forge.
Are you going to try to find a hiding spot around this area? What is your game plan? Because there are two lumbering individuals.
Yeah.
And as of now, this is an enclosed space. It is still silent. It is
Right.
still up.
Well, I don't think I can carry Poppy and the Forge Master, but I can probably carry Poppy and drag the Forge Master behind me. So what I'm gonna do, while he's unconscious, as much as I really don't want to do this, I'm gonna cut off his hands.
All right. We're going to go ahead and mark 2 corruption points.
Sure.
Yep. And you slice off his hands. Are you going to try to staunch the bleeding in any way?
Yes, I am.
All right. What are you doing to staunch the bleeding? Go ahead. And,
I
actually, you
am-
don't have to. Yeah, go ahead and tell me if you got something.
I didn't have anything. I was just gonna
Okay.
free
Let's
ball
go
it.
ahead and roll a medicine check to try to staunch the
Sure.
bleeding.
May I use my field medicine experience?
Absolutely. And this would probably
Sweet.
go over a bit of time. You guys can take a short rest during this time.
Yeah, I bet I will.
Probably a knowledge check, if I had to guess.
Or even a long rest, if you wish. Make use
Oh,
of...
hey. It's an 18 with hope.
Nice. You're able to effectively staunch the bleeding. He is worn out, though. He is very much unconscious. You're keeping him alive for now.
All right. Once he doesn't have hands anymore, I'm going to bind his arms and legs, kind of hog tie him.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
Are you going to go ahead and take a long rest?
Wouldn't be a bad idea, but I think Clay's just going to take a short rest because we need to get going.
Couldn't be me.
During this time, you have this sort of thread you feel attached to you. Something in these visions is allowing you control. What would you like to look at?
F&A. Drin, currently.
You try to focus on Drin, and you see him. Then you are him. You're in his vision. You're trudging through the swamp. You have the heavy armor on you. And you see through this lattice the largest of these creatures. This elder failing. You see horrific burn marks and these brands carved all over its body. But with the eyes of Poppy, you see the flux and the corruption. You see the Lunafluffs trying to take the corruption in and release it as flux into the air. But you see that these brands are causing them to not be able to do that. So the corruption is just building and building and building inside of them. You see as its antlers crack and black veins spider under its fur. It is minutes from rupture, and Drin is climbing the containment pylons as Umbra lashes outward like invisible lightning. He reaches the base of the antler, seeing the brand carved into living bone, and he drives his blade straight into that brand, shatters parts of it, and the elder inhales violently, and Umbra surges outward, releasing, exploding. But this surge passes through Drin. He becomes the conduit. His armor blackens. You feel his ribs fracture, and his veins glow violet beneath his skin. He is thrown from this platform and into the swamp water below as the elder Lunafluff collapses, but does not further detonate. Instead, it exhales, and this heavy, powerful wave of purified flux rolls across the swamp. Smaller fluffs at this point are breaking free, and you see as Drin takes the attention of someone, you hear this whisper of a approving
Adaptive.
as Drin sinks into the water before another night wolf pulls him back up and into a boat. And then you awake.
Oh, thank God you're alive.
Am I
Don't scare me like
alive?
that. Well, either you're alive or I drank some river water on accident.
Poppy, you can go ahead and take your short rest, and you have the ability to use magic again.
Oh. I love resting.
Clay is going to focus and call for Knuckle.
Okay. You see, you have to open up the tarp a bit and call for him, but he was nearby and he comes.
Hello, my friend. I need you to take a message.
You can see as he's overly interested in the Forge Master for a second, then no longer has interest.
Yeah, you should stay away from him. He probably smells worse than he looks. Okay. I need you to find Amira. And take this scrap of paper to her. And Clay will hand Knuckle Well, he won't hand Knuckle a note. He will affix the note to Knuckle.
Okay. You tie it to his little ribbon belly part. Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me a knuckle handling check.
Sure. Are we going to call that instinct, knowledge, agility,
Maybe finesse.
strength? I can just like
No.
beat this.
Either finesse or instinct.
I'm definitely going to go with instinct. I've got a 0 in finesse.
Just trying to remember how he corrected you last time.
Ooh, that's a 13 with fear.
He still kind of corrects you this time. He sets it in a way that's more comfortable for him.
I'm
Looks
sorry,
up
pal.
at you,
Flips you off.
kind of disappointingly.
I know.
And then
I'll try
scurries
better
off.
next time. Jill, essentially the note in shorthand said, Firebrand, Forge Master, not Firebrand. Forge Master acquired. He has been disarmed. Still alive. Need to meet. Not at camp. Send reply.
Okay.
Love you.
XOXO, Clay.
Do you want to send another one?
We can, sure. But it'll have to go with Wick.
Yeah. Let me tell you about this interesting situation that I found myself in my unconscious state.
Whether you tell me or not, it doesn't really matter. Just write it down and I can call Wick and have him send it to whoever you need.
Yeah. I tell him everything that I saw. Yeah.
That's a weird dream.
So, like, I think maybe we should send, like, a note to Drin. Maybe, I don't know. Is he dead already? Is he not dead?
I hate to tell you this, but the one that we should have sent after Dren would have been Knuckle.
Aren't they, like, twins or something? They'll be fine.
Yes and no, but Wick is a curious sort.
Perfect.
If
Are they
Dren
a,
was
like,
dead,
surviving sort?
well, it's my understanding that they haven't failed anyone yet. Otherwise, they wouldn't be around.
Whoa, well, you've never gotten malaria, so you're probably, like, immune. Might as well risk it.
It's
Write your damn
pronounced
note.
Marlataria in this universe. So.
Oh, in this universe? Okay, got you. Sorry.
Oh, of course. Okay, I write the note and I say, oh gosh, what do I even say? If you're still alive, stab the brand, it'll be okay. Unless you're dead, then sorry about that. Thumbs up. Cool S. Picture of a snake.
All right.
Picture of a
Are you
wiener.
done?
Cold rune.
Go ahead and make a performance check for your picture of the snake and the picture of the code rune.
Absolutely. Do I get advantage because I'm cool?
Cold rune. Well, I mean, the cold rune doesn't look like a wiener. It's just you drew it so bad that it looked like a wiener.
Suck on that.
Drew a pretty good cold rune and a snake. Similar.
It's an
See,
ice snake.
I can't tell.
Zodiac.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be like if it's supposed to look like a wiener or if it's supposed to look like a cold rune. Because that's a good roll. It could look like whatever you want it to look like. Do you want it
looks
to look like a
cold
wiener?
rune that has a wiener in it.
Her cold rune kind of looks like a wiener.
It's more stable this way.
Her specific cold rune that she uses.
Okay.
It's like my calling card. I'm like Banksy.
Oddly phallic magic.
Not all. Some of them are yonic.
All right. Are you done writing your note?
P.S. You're losing in the fight for Mira. Okay, here you go.
Clay will poke his head out of the tent and call for call for Wick.
He's
Wick
not too far
kinda
behind though, Clay.
comes up from on the cliffside and just kind of looks down at you from up there.
Hey there, pal. Come here. I've got a note.
Kind of runs back and forth really excitedly, and then he like starts making his way down the cliff. Then doesn't like it. It's kind of precarious, so he makes his way back up. And then he kind of looks around for a little bit. I need you to make a spellcasting roll, JC.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were talking to Clay.
I also thought you were talking to me.
Oh, well. Hope I have to beat that. 13.
And you just see as Wick jumps on to the little cloak lean-to thing and kind of like rides it down. And then comes around and like sits in front
Clay
of you.
holds out a hand so that Wick can land on it.
He breaks your hand because he's 500 pounds and dense.
He refuses to jump on your hands and instead rides it down to the bottom.
Okay, well, that works too. Clay bends down and affixes the note to Wick and looks over at Poppy and says, "Who did you want to send this to?"
Dren.
Dren.
He is
Take this to Dren.
Wick.
Be quick about it.
Sniffs the note really quick. Kind of like skitters back and forth a little bit. She goes across the river, then decides not to, then heads back up through the forest.
That'll be fine. It's not like time is of the essence.
Yeah, like I was saying just a moment ago.
Perhaps it is a boon in disguise. Speaking of boons, I bombed the building.
Is the Forge
No.
Master still alive?
He is.
Okay, good.
I can
Okay.
adjust my appearance now. I'm the same person I was before, I guess.
Okay. Clay, are you trying to take the guise of the Forge Master?
Yes.
Okay.
That's just about the only thing I can do, really, because that's what I dedicated the Glamour Stone to. So,
I think we ought to wrap this guy up in my cloak. You know,
well,
make him seem like we caught somebody, we're getting him out of here, corpse. I don't know.
There's
They won't
also
question
the
us, right?
singing a scar that you guys haven't explored yet.
say that again.
There's also the singing scar you haven't explored yet.
That sounds scary.
He wants us to go into enemy territory. Further.
I wouldn't mind exploring the Singing Scar.
Do we
but
remember why we had to find the Forge Master?
I'm sorry, it's been a couple of weeks. Could you remind us?
To find his mobile forge. This is the most important thing, so Orvek can have something to use.
Yes.
Okay, we shove him in the bag of holding.
The bag of
No.
holding.
No.
Look. There's a
Ew.
pretty good, ignore him. There's a pretty good chance that he's not going to tell us everything that he knows unless, well, even if we did try to beat it out of him, he probably wouldn't tell us anyway.
Wait a minute. Where's his hands?
Oh, you don't remember me asking? Yeah, no, I took care of that.
Well, where are they?
Probably a mile and a half down the river. Why do you care?
No. I was saving those.
What? No. Ugh. Don't be
What?
creepy.
We gotta learn more about the brands or whatever.
We're not. No. Anyway,
We cut off his hands.
we need to get out of here. That's what we need to do.
I mean, I could cast a levitation spell on him now that I've gotten a little sleep in. But
You can use adjust
hold on.
appearance on him. Try to manipulate magic to adjust his appearance to look like someone else.
I'm so scared now that I'm gonna overextend again.
That was very specifically with the soundproofing spell. The soundproofing spell was far beyond what you can currently create.
No.
Okay.
Well, whatever we decide to do, we need to hurry.
Well, apparently they think we're dead, so we shouldn't make him one of us. Orvek?
I would also recommend thinking about why the Forge Master would be away from the Singing Scar.
Yeah.
Who would he be escorting that would make it worth that? Things of that nature.
Perhaps who would be escorting him?
Also, he is a big individual.
Very big. He's the size of me and a little heavier too.
Yeah, so if you try to make him look like Orvek, it might be a higher DC because you would have to change so much about him.
Oh my gosh. I'm about to throw up in my mouth.
Yeah, magic's difficult. You gotta think about things.
I have an idea.
Is it a good idea?
Probably not.
All right, lay it on me.
So you and I walked in as the Red Hood and some little fledgling. I'm already disguising myself as the Forge Master. You can technically disguise yourself as Red Hood.
What, and we knocked out the fledgling together?
No. You, the Red Hood, are escorting the Forge Master, and you can make it look like the fledgling is just walking next to me, when in reality, I'll be dragging the Forge Master along with me.
You make it so difficult for me.
It was exactly the same thing that we used whenever we were walking out.
Yeah, and it was kind of luck that that worked that time.
Well,
It would be a little difficult under close scrutiny. And that was a illusion spell, not an adjust appearance.
I've already adjusted the appearance. You've already adjusted your appearance to whoever I guess you need to be. The only illusion that we really have to lay down is on him.
That wouldn't change his appearance and what he'd look like. It'd only be like...
If anyone sees the Forge Master and the Red Hood walking towards them, there's a pretty good chance they would step out of the way.
But you would need to make the Forge Master not look like the Forge Master.
Via the illusion.
No, that's not what illusion does. I mean, like, you're adding... So, like, if you do an illusion to change his appearance and make it look like he's walking, that's two things with one spell. It's a much higher DC. You're overcomplicating the spellcraft.
Of my magic. Oh boy.
You can only manipulate spells so far without the DC just constantly just rising.
Okay. All right.
And the thing about illusion spells is they do not hold under close scrutiny.
Right.
That's why it worked last time, because everyone was so far away. You guys didn't really have to stress.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of want something reliable if you're going to be traveling through the entire patrol lines.
My thinking would be if we were disguised as the Forge Master and his Red Hood, those are two very high standing figures. Nobody would have the balls to stop them.
I could just make him look like some rando with this guy's proportions.
Yeah.
Sure. But can you make it seem like he's walking along with us as well?
Absolutely. I'm not even gonna attempt such a thing. We found this guy, or it's some subordinate that we're knocked out, and just hope if anyone questions them, we can bully them to shut up and leave us alone.
Something tells me that it's going to be strange enough that the Forge Master isn't in the forge. But the Forge Master dragging some rando that's unconscious along with him.
You gotta imagine, think about, Clay, like the mental strain it takes to magically animate someone walking constantly. You know? Like, because she has to keep up that illusion of him walking constantly and hide the fact that he's not walking, he's being carried, but you're carrying him. And she's also changed his appearance. You're adding so many layers to this magic. The DC's like 21 for your spell.
Okay. Well,
We
Poppy, you
can't
got
all
any
punch
ideas?
things, Clay. Some of us have to think.
I've been able to get us this far, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I guess it's your turn. Go ahead.
I mean, if we just wrap him up in my cloak and throw him over your shoulder, we don't have to disguise him at all. We can just say, don't worry about it. We could say it's a Corvain chunk. Like, wrap it up like it's a sack.
That's an awful person-looking Corvain chunk.
Nah, dude, this is just a
Haul 'em up.
Corvain chunk. Why is it? How? It's slung over your shoulder. I didn't ever see.
Well, we can
Corvain.
drag it like a sack.
All right. I don't hate that
It's
idea.
heavy. Like Corvain. Haha. We don't have to explain anything to them. Spit
That's
on
fine.
them. Mind your own business.
I think I can.
This is so fun. These are my favorite
the
parts
very-
of Daggerheart.
I'm glad they're your
out-
favorite because they're my least.
It's like, how the fuck
Yeah,
are we
we're
gonna
like,
fucking
oh, no.
do this, man?
All right.
Yeah, roll them up in a sack.
Yeah, I promise you guys, you are really overcomplicating this. You
Put
guys,
that boy in
you guys-
sack.
you guys beat the bad guy.
We've got
I
him
don't want to
tied.
have to beat a million more bad guys.
Yeah, that's really what I'm trying to avoid here.
As long as you make it seem reasonable and you don't fuck it up, you don't have to make it too complicated.
All right.
All right, I'm turning
We've
myself
got him
into a
tied up.
Red Hood.
Perfect. I'm already looking like the Forge Master now. We wrap him up in your gigantic tent-sized cloak. I throw him over our shoulder.
I
If
pocket
anyone
Mars
stops
little
us-
statue.
If anyone stops us, I'll try and talk our way out of it. Unless you'd rather.
Eh. Eh. I'm not how you say an actor, but I will do my best. This is what he sounds like, right? He said, I'm the Red Hood. I kill people. It's funny to me. Ah, ah.
Sounds close enough. Just remember to keep your mouth shut.
All right. Oh, I guess I should hold Orvek's axe if I'm the Red Hood. Unless, would it make sense that the Forge Master?
No. You should take it.
Okay.
All right.
I drop
Clay
it on
gives
my
Poppy
foot.
his axe.
Yep.
I cut off my foot.
Poppy, you now have the kin render.
Mm. Just how I like it, heavy and really hard to move
Right.
around with.
So, all we
This
really
isn't
need to do.
inconvenient at all right now.
Yeah, I'll just put it on my back and hope I don't kick my feet up high enough to slice my boot open, which I'm not wearing, but I look like I'm wearing.
All we really need to do is just make it out of the range of the patrols. Then we can drop our magical disguises and then hunker down for a little while until Knuckle gets back to us with Mira's response. Okay?
Well, we find the mobile forge. It's mobile. We hope we figure out how to make that mobility happen. We take it out and spit on anyone who tries to convince us that's a bad idea. Then we got the 2-for-1 deal.
Maybe there's someone somewhere on the mobile forge big enough to stash a body.
Maybe we
I'm sure
could
there's
cook him
several places.
in the forge. Turn him into some new guy that doesn't suck. Why don't we take the forge and push it somewhere else?
That's the idea.
All right, let's hit it. Wrap him up. Do we know
Okay.
where the Singing Scar is? Was that on the map?
Yeah, it's north of here. You guys have been to the
Epic.
Singing Scar before. That's where you found the Forge Master.
Yeah, it's the cave, isn't it?
Yep,
In
the
it.
hollowed mountain.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I don't want to go into the Singing Scar with the Forge Master carrying a body, because then everyone's going to be like, holy shit, why is he doing that?
But you can always tie him up here and hope he stays.
No, we can't leave him. He's gonna do something.
He's going
Or
to do
maybe-
something really stupid.
Interrogate, murder.
We could just kill him.
I already told Mira that we had him and needed to meet. I can't go back on my word.
Well, I didn't say anything, so like,
Probably did.
stabby stabby. Whoops, didn't know. Mira, sorry.
Well, now you do, because I just told you, so.
I can't hear actually, so stabby stabby. I mean, he doesn't have hands. Worst he can do is yell. And then we go, oh, it's a corpse. Ah. Scary.
Corpses don't yell, Poppy.
You have him
Well-
tied up, really badly beaten down, and in a tent that is time stopped and soundproof.
What if we buried him?
With his head poking up.
Mm,
In the tent.
more like his mouth.
Yeah. Then no matter how much he screams, no one will come find him. Hee hee. And then it rains, and the stream rises in level and gets closer and closer, and he can see it approaching, but there's nothing he can do. But I don't want to dig a hole. You have a shovel?
No.
Can I levitate a block of earth out of the ground? I mean,
A
I guess
5
we
by
could leave him here.
square of earth.
Guess we could leave him here. I could
we're
time stop the
going in-
rope again.
If we're going into the Singing Scar, we can't bring him with us. That would
I could
raise too
time
many
stop the
eyebrows.
rope around him again. He'd have to break through that. I would probably feel it if he tried, and hopefully I could lock down on it. If he breaks through that, he still has to break through the rope and the tent, and he doesn't have hands.
Game ability question. Does time stop have a range of effectiveness or just a range of activation?
It says that object stops in time and space exactly where it is until your next rest. Uh-oh.
Until your next rest? No, that's actually perfect.
This tent
That
has
means that-
collapsed upon us.
Yep, the tent has
Yeah.
collapsed upon you. It's still soundproof, but the tent has
Okay,
now
I see.
collapsed upon you guys.
That's fine.
You'll have to reset up the tent with
Yeah, you can just
another
flip it
time
back
stop
up.
spell, and you can do it easily enough.
Whoosh. Done.
Well, now we know that.
Well, my thought was, if we buried him close enough to the river, maybe if he tried to, if he woke up and tried to make any sounds, the river would drown it out.
We're pretty much as close as we're gonna get. I'm not getting this cloak wet. You out of your mind? Do you know how long it takes for this to dry? This is cashmere.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
Clay doesn't do his laundry. What a surprise. No wonder you smell like that.
Do my laundry. Yeah, I smell like the outdoors.
Yeah.
I'll
Looks
have you
you
know,
up
the
and
way I
down.
smell is carefully crafted in order to sneak up on prey.
Well, as long as I'm not your prey, you'll be all right. All right, yeah, we can leave him here. I trust that. Because every time he tries to break free of a time lock,
It's a competing spell check. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would know.
Mm-hmm. You could feel your magic being manipulated with.
So if he breaks free of the ropes, I'll know. Then we got to start hurrying. Then if he breaks free of the tent, that's when we panic, bail out, try to get him. And kill him.
Kill him.
All right. Sounds like we have a plan. Sounds like the two of you with your new guises are on your way to the Singing Scar. That's where we're going to take our first break.
Skip to my loo, skip to my loo.
Bam, bam, bam,
He's
bam.
EP. We're winning. This can't go wrong.
Yeah, you whooped the Forge Master, so it's going pretty good.
How could we possibly fail?
Now I need to get every inch of my notes together for this, because there is a lot of garbage here.
I need to make my spicy dan noodles. And then throw up because they're so spicy.
That was quite a bit of a discussion.
Yeah. To be fair, we don't
think
get
we'll
a
end it in a good
lot
spot.
of discussion, though. So it's nice when we do. Like where you guys are chatting about potential ideas and such.
I feel like it happens a lot, but I think that's just because it's scary. That we're gonna make a stupid decision.
That's just content.
That's content, baby.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
We die. Terribly.
Is that really that bad?
Yeah, I don't want to make another character.
You guys can't die in this game, though.
Yeah, it can only get worse.
It's hard enough, man. I don't want to die.
So I don't think
Every
you
time
guys
we die, we get closer
remembered.
to dying.
We won't go too much into it, but the Night Wolves were on a mission concurrently with the two of you.
Yeah, I do.
I do remember that they were on a
unfortunately.
mission. I don't remember what they were doing.
It was Mira's plan
He-
to take down two different brand masters in the same night. That's what they were doing.
Two, as in the one that we just did, and the one
Another.
that the Night Wolves were going after.
One that seems to have a lot of influence with Luna Fluffs.
Yeah.
Interesting. Opens notes.
Considering it was Poppy's
Yeah.
dream, I wasn't trying to pay too much attention.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And then I told you everything, so you had to retroactively pay attention.
Yeah, I thought about it for a minute, and I was like, oh yeah.
So we know who the Forge Master is. We know who Sister Carr is, the Master of Chains. I don't think we know anybody else. Does this guy have a name? Bruno.
I'm pretty sure his name is the Forge Master.
Master of the Forge. Are you the Key Master? Nobody.
Are you the
Ghostbusters.
Bite Master or some bullshit? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll be back. You guys are unmuted. When I return, we shall continue on.
Yeah, I gotta make these noodles.
In a good way, not in a bad way.
That's what we like to hear. Alrighty, we'll bring it back to the two of you as you're in your specific disguises, making your way back into the Singing Scar. And the Singing Scar still is fairly empty, except for the few Grimbran that tend to come out to those very high walk pathways and viewing sort of outlets up in the higher portion of this mountain. What are you guys looking for? What are you looking at? What are you inspecting?
He's nuts.
So we have just entered the Singing Scar back through the way we came.
And the singing scar itself is not natural. The mountain was carved out from within, and you can see that. Stone removed, supports installed, and there's balconies cut in careful rings at the center. There's also the massive chain web descending into like this constructive crucible basin. And you see there is this core vein lined melt chamber fed by these brand fueled heat engines.
Yeah.
Well,
What are you guys
in Clay's mind,
I was just about
should
to say,
I be the
Poppy.
one, like, looking since you would know where things are? Or should you act like you're the one that's, like, leading the way?
There are many other chambers throughout the singing scar. This is just the main chamber.
In response, Poppy, in your head, you hear, I think what we should probably look for is the Forge Master's quarters. See if we can't find information. Maybe he kept a journal or a post board.
You want to be seen as the Forge Master in the Red Hood going into your bedroom.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
What's the worst that could happen?
No, you're right. If anything, maybe people will leave us alone.
So you guys explore, you find what seems to be what you can imagine to be the Forge Master's bedchamber. Very simple amenities. There's a desk. While you're looking around, both of you make instinct checks while you're looking for this bedchamber.
Oh, actually, are we alone in this bedchamber?
You haven't made it to the bedchamber.
I should hope so.
Oh, okay. Preemptively, before we enter the singing scar, could I holster the Forge Master's cleavers on my hips?
Good call. Yes, you can. Absolutely.
Nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
I promise you, I had that in mind and it was going to come up. So good call.
I try my best, buddy. I don't know if you want me to like throw. I don't know if you want me to throw like just a couple of random little weapons in my inventory and just use those as substitutes,
You know
or
what?
if you
Let me-
actually have.
So I do. I just don't have it written. I gotta find it. So essentially, you cannot activate them. They are cleavers.
Right.
You can see the edge of them have been honed and they have been burnt many, many times. From what you can tell, the metal is not something you recognize. The actual construction of it. It seems like a Corvain alloy. And the brand on the handle kind of resembles the brand that he had on his hands, as well as all of the brands on the heat engines.
Interesting. And because of the illusion, I've got the same brands on my hands as well.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Yeah. If anyone says to us, don't get so intimidating that you would have activated the brands, you know? Instinct.
Yep, go ahead and roll your guys' instincts. 9 with hope.
Bad.
This area is stressing you out. It's kind of intense. There's a lot going on. Poppy, go ahead and mark a stress.
I am the Forge Master.
You putting on those cleavers gave yourself like a newfound confidence as you're walking through, like how having the
I
kin
belong
render
here.
gave you the confidence to be the Red Hood. It feels natural to have a prop to go along with your guys. And as you're just walking around, you decide to take the time to properly look through the chambers and figure out what each chamber is. There is a storage chamber, what looks like a place where food can be made. you find a dark, dank chamber with some kind of wild metal contraption. You're like, I'll come back to that later. And then you find the bedchamber. Those are the 4 chambers that are connected.
Interesting.
Well, that must have been the toilet.
It had to have been, yeah. Nobody's heard of plumbing yet.
Hmm.
All right. So we found the bed chambers. Is this a like a nice bed chamber, or is this more like a barracks?
Very much like a barracks.
Okay. Something tells me, Poppy, you hear in your head, something tells me that the Forge Master probably wouldn't be sleeping with the rest of the common folk.
Well,
Perhaps we should-
it's,
I don't know. Is he
when
lonely?
I say barracks, I don't mean like 50 people barracks, more like some really dingy one person, like forward operating base house they would be living in. It's like kind of a bed up off to the side that's more of just like a really taut tarp. It's more of a hammock.
Well, I suppose we could poke around for now. You go ahead and start looking. I'll keep watch.
Oh, that's really a good idea because I have so much instinct. You got it, brother. I
Unless
go
you would
for
rather
under the
switch the roles.
pillow. Nope, too late. I'm already searching.
Don't
I
really
will
find
actually
anything
use
under
my
the pillow.
magic eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's anything magical in this room.
You
And I will check again under the pillow.
don't see anything under the pillow. You
Dang
see
it.
a brand that is kind of embedded in the wall. Like there's an inlet
Oh.
in the wall and it's kind of hanging there.
I slap it.
No, it's like a branding iron, my bad. Like a proper
Oh.
branding iron
I
that's
slap it.
in what looks like its case, its holding place.
Oh. I slap it.
All right, you slap it.
This bad boy can hold so much evil.
From what else you're able to look
mm.
around and see, there are scattered notes all over what you might call a little desk. There are scorched edges to it. They're muddled. They're dirty. They're greasy. But you can go through them if you want.
I'm going to pocket the branding iron
Okay.
in my bag. And then I'm going to move on to the messages.
Go ahead and roll a knowledge check to be able to look through and decipher what's going on.
Please let me have a good roll.
Okay.
Adequate.
That's a little more than adequate.
I don't want to give you any more fear.
So at this point, Clay, it's going to take Poppy about an hour or two to go through all of this and really consume it. So if at any point you decide you want to go do something, let me know. So Poppy, from what you're able to start to figure out, is the first word that caught your attention, and this was the first document you decided to read. Thornmere Vale.
Oh no.
Thornmere Vale backed the Grimbrand in some capacity. Someone from the family of Thornmere Vale created the Grimbrand as an experimental splinter group. They funded their ingress into Hollowfjord. From what you can tell, the reason why is because of this material they found in the area, Corvain. It remembers magic. And Thormir Vale wanted leverage. They wanted control over a new type of enchantment supply, military superiority, long-term magical infrastructure, and something that would put them above rival territories. They were trying to use the Grimbrand as contractors, and through further reading, you start to figure out that where you are currently, the Singing Scar was their main investment. Most notably, the creature that used to be at the heart of it. The Scar wasn't built for mining, it was built for containment. A single being was chained here. It was ancient and magically resonant. And it sang. It sang through these low, haunting tones that vibrated through the stone. The chains that you guys seen all throughout this place, they weren't decorative. They were anchoring points, hammered into carved ribs of the mountain. You read more about the different Corvain cuffs that were built and embedded into its flesh. Scars where experiments were repeatedly conducted. They were studying whether a living being could store enchantment like Corvain can and amplify it. They wanted it to be imprinted repeatedly without breaking. They wanted a living magical reservoir, a forge that breathed, a creature that could remember spells. That is why where you are is called the Singing Scar.
Horrific. And it doesn't indicate who specifically.
Oh, there don't get me wrong, there's more. That's just all you've
boy.
been able to decipher at this point, because you went through 2 hours of looking through the notes. You've gone through probably a fourth of the notes. You first took your time organizing them so that you can. It's taken some time to go through this. It's messy. It's dirty. Things are ripped. The Forge Master seems to have collected information here. This is a conglomerate of information from all different places.
Okay. Time may be of the essence, so I'm gonna pocket the rest and move on to try to find the forge and get out of here. And I also told Clay everything that was written.
Okay. We can read about those later. Try and find a map.
I kind of imagine, like, as you figure something out, you're saying it to Clay. You're like, oh, this is what's happening. Okay. All right, this is what's happening.
Only in our minds.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say a dang thing out loud until I'm like 7 miles down the road.
Alrighty, so where are you guys going now?
The toilet?
Toilet.
Yeah.
You said we found 4 chambers, something
Yes.
that was akin to a mess hall where food could be prepared.
Yes,
A
more
dark room
like
with a large contraption.
So you can tell from everything about this area, only the Forge Master is allowed to stay here. So like the where the food is compared, it's more like a small time kitchen, and a table where he could eat. It's very much set up to be his home base for now. Everything also looks made out of nothing.
Crappy.
Gotcha. All right.
except for that crazy ass metal contraption.
I was
The
about to
toilet,
say,
yes.
Do we want to take a look at that contraption, Poppy, or do we want to keep moving?
Well, I don't know what this mobile forge looks like, so maybe that's what it is.
Well, we could try and discern its purpose.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's see if we can't find some kind of control head, maybe a motherboard or something like that.
Your mother's
Somewhere
name
that-
is Board?
No.
Hmm. Tell me about your family while we investigate this machine.
No.
That's okay, I already know.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm making some notes actually. I could traumatize Clay later. But
All right.
that's for later.
I guess Poppy and Clay will be attempting to investigate this strange machine.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll what you would like to investigate said machine.
Hmm.
Probably better. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Nice.
I am the Forge Master.
Yeah, you've been kind of killing it.
Guess who's back full to hope? Guess who's back to full on hope?
Guess who's back?
Oh boy.
Clay is back.
Forge Master.
So, trying to find some way to.
Pulling up my notes. Uno momento.
All right, got you.
Chatter amongst yourselves with the class.
So, if it just so happens that this is the mobile forge, which I don't think it is, but if it is, what do we do about it?
We steal it. Mobily.
I don't think that's.
Well, okay, hold on. Think about it. The Red Hood came to deliver some important news to the Forge Master. No one else knows what that news is. Maybe it was good enough to take the forge.
Wouldn't they also take like a small regiment with them? At least a battalion.
Not if it's secretive and edgy. I feel we're really gonna have to rely on the fact that we're better than them.
So, from what you can figure out, Clay.
It's a gun. Finally.
Everything was going great until I hit a button, and now everything is not going great.
That's what a 25 with hope does to you, brother. I'm sorry.
So, from what you can tell, this is indeed. What? Intermission.
All right. It's a gun after all. I knew I'd find it.
You know, that was an 11 fear and a 12 hope. That was almost a maximum critical.
Yeah.
Like, I may as well have helped build this thing. I know so much about it.
As you can see here from the iron alloy mixed with the brass, it's actually... I can't think of enough forged things to make a joke.
No, you're doing great.
It's just heavy.
What on earth are you talking about? You're doing fine.
It smells like metal. Tastes like blood.
Smells like metal. Fucking-dubitably.
I'm just gonna eat my noodles.
So, from what you can tell, this is indeed the mobile forge. But it's not a cart, it's not a backpack anvil, it's a modular industrial warforge built from the reclaimed Corvain and Singing Scar salvage. sort of think a field deployable forge system designed for war zones and unstable territories. And it primarily consists of 3 components: the Heart Crucible, the frame and anvil assembly, and the brand interface gauntlets.
Composed of the Heart
Interesting.
Crucible, the say that one more time, I'm sorry.
Frame and anvil assembly, then the brand interface gauntlets. And from what you can see, the Heart Crucible is this corvane-lined cylindrical furnace core about the size of a large barrel. And it has these internal chambers engraved with like what seems like brand reactive runes. You see locking clamps that anchor into stone or other reinforced platforms so it can like sit, and a sealed ignition chamber that seems to only respond to fire brands. You also see the collapsible iron and corvane frame that makes the frame and anvil assembly, hinged support legs that drive spikes into ground or stone, an anvil head that locks into the furnace core, and chain braces for tension and stability during heavy forging. There's a fold-out bellows systems powered manually that you just have to slowly fold it out and winch it out. And when assembled, it will look like the brutalist altar of iron and black metal. And when collapsed, it breaks into those manageable sections, 3 manageable sections. And the third section being the brand interface gauntlets. These are the real key. The Forge Master doesn't need external fuel like coal in large quantities. His firebrands are the ignition catalyst. He channels heat into the crucible. The brand interface gauntlets are essentially all these small brands you see all across this. They power most of what goes on this. It looks like to get the barrel to spin, you have to ignite that brand. To get the anvil to fold out, you have to ignite a brand. To get the spikes to sink into the stone below, you have to ignite a brand.
Well, then I guess it's a good thing we didn't kill him.
The main reason this forge is mobile, it doesn't need a heat source.
Yes.
Igniting the brands will do it. And Poppy took the branding iron.
Indeed.
So
All right.
Let me
the
brand
2
you.
of you essentially can take, one of you would have to take the frame and anvil assembly. It has straps that you can attach to it, and you can also attach the Heart Crucible onto it. It's just very heavy. If only one person is carrying both of them, it will take you a very long time to traverse. I would recommend the 2 of you separate it. Due to weight, if you
Yeah, no
intend to
problem.
try to move this out of here.
We're going to have to. This is the other reason we came here. We have to take it. We won't get another chance. We can't be sure that we would.
Yep. Let's
You
do
got-
it.
You got so nervous you
Let's
started
do it.
studying there, Clay.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Quick, everyone disconnect, reconnect. Whoa.
What's happening?
Violence. Okay, we're good.
Excellent.
Okay. I think we're all right.
So, you guys are
Strap
traveling
up.
out?
Yes.
Alrighty. I would
About About how long has it been since we've left the Forge Master?
4 hours, I would say.
Oh, 4 hours. Okay.
Probably closer to 3.
Do you think it would be reasonable for me to be expecting a word back from Knuckle sometime soon?
No. It took you 3 days to get here from Camp Bite back.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
We'll meet him halfway, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, as far Poppy, as far
Yes,
as I'm
chef.
concerned, now that we've got the mobile forge, and we have the Forge Master right outside, restrained and buried, what we need to do is get out of the range of the normal patrols and hunker down somewhere safe and quiet. Can you help me with that?
We got a lot of weight on us all of a sudden.
A lot of weight.
I didn't say it was going to be easy.
I could try to levitate some stuff, but we should probably wait till we're there at least,
You can
so that it doesn't look
also
suspicious.
Try to stash, like I tried to hint at earlier, stash him in the, what's it called, the heart crucible. It's a big barrel.
You're a big barrel.
And there is no heat sources on this, so currently it's cold.
First we ignite it, then we put him in.
No. Also, only he can ignite it, and he can't even do that anymore because we took his hands away.
Not on. You get the feeling that if you're able to apply anything with that brand, you're going to be able to ignite it.
Clay, I get the feeling that if we were to ignite anything with this brand, it would happen.
Oh, well, that's lovely, but neither of us need to ignite it right now. So,
Fine.
come on, let's at least get this out of here and get back to our
let's hustle.
quarry.
I'm about to start trembling like a little baby. It's so heavy.
You guys make your way after a couple of hours on it. Not a couple of hours. After that's aggressive. After a while though, because it is heavy. It is tiresome. Clay, you actually have to slow down for Poppy a bit.
The steep hills. I'm gonna fall.
Can you levitate it while it's strapped to your back, just to make it easier on yourself?
Maybe, but I want to save it for when we put him in yours so that it is, you'll have the heaviest. I'll be okay.
That's considerate of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a nice freaking person.
I just said thank you.
You guys
Yeah.
make it back to where the brand master was buried. Poppy, you're a bit winded.
Is he still there?
Yes, he is.
Can I check for a pulse?
He has a very faint pulse.
But he's still alive.
He is.
Okay.
He seems to be in some sort of coma.
Have his wounds slowed their bleeding at all?
Mm-hmm. You were able to
Okay.
staunch the bleeding. That was your goal earlier, so I let you do it.
Okay, excellent. I don't want him to bleed out while he's in transport. Okay.
Wouldn't been worth though.
We only need to keep the disguises up for a little while longer. We just need to make it out of the patrol area, and then we can focus on getting this out of here.
Yep. Okay. Let me levitate it.
Clay will load the Brandmaster into the barrel
Alrighty.
of the ignition assembly.
Go ahead and roll a spellcasting roll to levitate a Poppy. I actually would probably recommend Poppy takes the one that's levitating, because I think Clay can make better time with something heavier.
Fair enough, that makes sense to me.
I will use the magical prowess experience. This cannot fail.
You've got a gambler's
It
coin in
totally
case it
failed.
does.
That's my special number.
16.
Oh, actually, instead of taking a hope for that, I'm going to get rid of a stress. Because it's my special number.
Hey, nice.
Targeted.
So it is also +1 because you are essentially manipulating magic to,
True.
Instead of just move them within close range, to constantly move it along with you.
Yeah, it's going to be strapped to your back while you're carrying it.
Yeah. So
It's lighter than me. I'm
you're
flying
able to
away.
make it work. You're able to make it work.
Okay.
You're not making it levitate too high up. It's just a few inches enough to allow you to carry it with magic and not your strength.
Whew.
Okay.
Feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
It is going to be an arduous journey. It's going to take the entire day and half of the night to make it out of the Grimbrand patrol lines and out of the
And we
Singing
can't
Scar.
sleep.
Well, I hope you've got
At
some coffee.
this point, guys, you're leaving ass crack of dawn. So what I'm saying, you are already taking a point of exhaustion about halfway through your trip.
You know,
That's
that makes
okay.
sense to me. That
You
makes
guys
sense.
have been
I'm
out
good
and
with that.
about a while.
Yeah. Where?
I got knocked out though.
You have not rested since you arrived at the Singing Scar. All you did was take a short rest. You guys didn't take a
Yeah.
long rest.
Where do we mark a point of exhaustion?
I have no idea. I would say take a stress. I would like
Yeah.
both of you to take 2 stresses, actually.
It's a good thing I rolled my special number.
And
All right.
at this point, you make it through the day, making it through the night. You saw a few Grimbrand patrols. Luckily, they all avoided you. At
Don't
this
get cocky.
point, you are
I'm so cocky.
severely exhausted. But the familiar smell of the swamp starts filling your nostrils.
Okay. As soon as we find somewhere to bunk down, I'm gonna go get us some food.
Do you think Mama Moss could suck us into her moss hole again?
I don't know if that's a good idea. If she comes face to face with one of the brand masters, who knows what could happen.
Exactly.
Why did I lose a hope? Oh, that's you. Never mind. Whoops.
He's peeing on me.
Sorry.
Ah.
Hello. Oh, look, the old game plan. Orvek, no.
Wow, remember the game plan?
What game plan?
The one we succeeded in.
Oh. Okay.
Forge Master acquired.
Forge Master and Mobile Forge. Both. All right. Well, let's see if we can't find somewhere to set up shop.
Ugh, I don't want that guy to come back awake and start making a ruckus.
If he comes back awake, just keep him weak.
He is in a coma. It's more likely he will die without medical treatment than coming back awake at this point.
Oh no.
Oh, shit. Well, in that case, we're on a timer.
Like, yeah, you guys knocked his ass unconscious and then sliced off his arms.
We're kind of on a
Hands.
timer.
Not his arms, his hands.
I mean, yeah, but you know. And the
think we
way
should
you
maybe
beat
do
him
push
down
it.
was already pretty brutal. The smashing your fist into his burnt, weak face that he always had to wear a mask to protect.
Yeah, I forgot he's ugly as hell. Hey, you took both of those parts of his mask, right?
Yep.
Cool. I've got his hands.
Together we can make a new Forge Master. Yeah, I think we should just push for it. We should just gun it. And we should drop our guises.
Not what I meant to do.
Nice bag of colding, but I think we should keep going. Nice
Dropping our
Gucci
guys.
bag.
Thank you. Dropping our guys should be fine.
Okay.
But
It's us. It was us the whole time. Haha.
yeah, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd take that axe back now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That thing's heavier than D's nuts. All right, let's move on.
So you guys travel through the forest, jungle, swamp.
There you go.
As you're
The city.
traveling through, Mama Moss grants you her protection.
Wow.
So you
Lovely.
can confidently travel through without the fear of being attacked, ambushed, but another stress.
Dude, my
Um,
warlock patron is based.
I'm getting pretty stressed out over here.
Oh yeah, I think we're both on the edge.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
As you
That's
guys
okay.
are traveling through, Poppy, you once again see flashes of visions traveling through.
Mm-hmm.
You see a person in a cloak. They are studying heavily over these books. You hear them whisper under their breath.
Umbra is not poison, it's pressure without release. If you prevent release,
You're back in the swamp traveling along as you guys are making your way through. Mark another stress as the day passes by and you are nearing the opposite side of the swamp.
Okay. Once we make it outside the swamp, we need to bunk down.
At this point, as you crest that tree line, you see familiar faces already trudging through the water. You see Eamon and Marv. And that's where we're going to take our next break.
Okay. Well.
Actually, I think that's
Oh,
where we're
you're
going to
not-
end it for tonight.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. We won. We won the game.
We definitely made some big moves.
Poppy, because it is the end, would you have studied those notes on your way through? You would have been able to finish deciphering all of those, like during your travels. Would you have done so?
Probably not all of them.
Okay.
Because I'm
I
still
feel-
so stressed.
I feel confident that she probably would have pulled him out once or twice whenever we took like potty breaks or something.
Yeah.
So from what else you were able to decipher from it, this creature inside sang the mountain carried its song, and the scarved carved both of them echoed. Sometimes sound would travel. Locals in Hollowford always said it was a haunting wind. It was actually rumored to be the cause of the scarred forest. It wasn't wind. It was agony. And the biggest part, the part that garnered your most interest, is when things went wrong. Not just for Thornmeal Vale, but for the Grimbrand. The creature stopped singing, and then it disappeared. Not a violent collapse. It's not reported to be like some sort of explosion. The chains remained, some broken, but some were carefully unlocked. The Crucible Basin afterwards showed signs of rapid shutdown, and then shortly after, that's when Thornmere Vale withdrew backing. From what you can pick up and from what the Forge Master himself was theorizing in his notes, the Grimbrand were cut off. And from what you could figure out, Hollowford is obviously a sanctioned experiment. And when it failed, Thornmere Vale did not want association because if word spread that they funded the containment of a living magical being and carved Corvain into its body, or they tried to industrialize enchantment through suffering, political devastation would follow. So they pulled out, and now the Grimbrand are currently fending for themselves. They're without backing, resources are starting to get scarce, and Brandmaster are hoarding what they control. There are notes about the Forge Master's biggest competition, mostly, and their sister Car, because she holds the most of the accessible Corvain, as well as factions inside of Hollowford.
I can't tell if this is really good or really bad for me.
What's that?
Nazi family.
The Forge Master wasn't naive from what you read in your notes. He knows Hollowford is a liability, so that's why he was dismantling past projects, melting down experimental Corvain pieces into that crucible, and stripping the mountain of salvageable material. And as you're reading through, you read about something you guys left behind. The one thing you guys didn't bring along with you, or didn't inspect. The Forge Master's goal. It was not to continue the creature experiment. It was to build something independent, portable, a Corvain construct capable of holding brand imprint without requiring any sort of centralized funding or support. He wanted power in his own hands.
I'm sure that's fine. I mean, we got the Forge Master, who's gonna continue this project, right? No one else knows how, right?
Well, in theory, we took the only one with the brands that we know of, and we took the brand to make new brands. So, hopefully, this stops here.
I call it a 95% win.
95% sounds pretty good.
That's an A. In school, you wouldn't know about that.
What's school?
What is Schule?
And as we end out, a haunting thought is in the back of your mind, Poppy.
Yeah.
Even if the the Night Wolves were successful, that's still just 2 out of 5. You know the names and positions of 5 Brandmasters.
We need to bomb the whole continent. It's the only way.
Well, good game, everybody. It was a bit shorter than our usual ones, but honestly, it was a lot of prose and story things, and I don't
Yeah, that was probably one of the more condensed sessions that we've had. That was a lot of big things happening in a short amount of time.
Yeah, but because of that, I really don't have much afterwards. I don't have a ton written for all the different options you guys could have went. You guys most certainly wanted to speed through the swamp, so we didn't have a lot of, slow time for me to create something or have like a little encounter. Like I was like, okay, Mama is gonna protect him. Let's get him through.
I mean, that's precisely the point. Like we can't do an encounter right now.
Yeah. So, and it works out. Yeah.
I like it.
I really likes it.
I really anticipated that going a lot worse.
Clay, you did forget, however, Mira has nothing to do with Camp Bite Back anymore.
Yes, I know.
So it's very unlikely she'll be able to like properly reach out.
I told her to send a response with Knuckle.
Yeah.
All I said was we needed to meet. I didn't say meet at Camp Bite Back.
Yeah, she did something like that, which we'll go into next session.
She baked a cake.
He says, "Sorry, I'm not there." Bye.
More of like she just sent Knuckle somewhere else. Probably to get Marv.
To get a gun.
That's fine. It
Because
just so happens we're coming up on Marv, so win-win.
I got some great plot for Mira right now, bro. It's so fucking good. And I don't think you guys are emotionally ready for next session.
Probably not. I'm never emotionally ready.
I am always emotionally ready.
Well, emotionally ready is the wrong way to put it, but I have something in the wings that I don't think you guys thought I had in the wings.
That sounds bad for us.
Clay loses his virginity.
Ooh, no.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You're gonna have to try harder.
Yeah, you're right.
Or
Yeah,
like,
you really are. You're like 30, aren't you?
I'm 27. Okay.
Yeah.
I more meant with like Mira, or like you do like some. Oh, we're dying. Let's do it one time.
That's what puts people in the mood.
If we're going
Imminent
out,
death.
might as well have fun.
How can I give such a inspiring speech and then be like, well, you want to fuck before you die?
I mean, in my ranking,
if I'm going to
Clay
give
is
an
winning.
inspiring speech, I'm going to hold to that notion to the bitter fucking end.
And this is why.
unsatisfied like a man.
Like a fucking man.
Clay's ahead in my book.
Because
I
he
still
dies
don't know what that means.
unsatisfied. Where's this fucking book, puppy?
Don't look. But you're ahead, Dren, and then Jarek.
All right.
That might be updated based on events.
Cool.
Oh, and then you guys
Survivors.
actually completely mollywopped the Forge Master.
Hey,
We killed
dude.
him.
You remember how I wasn't rolling dog shit last game?
Yeah, like the whole thing with the Forge Master is he kind of needed his cleavers to really start activating shit and doing shit. You took those away, and then you just fucking you wrap him up and slam him on the ground and get double advantage and just beat him to death.
Hey, I mean, that's what preparation does, bro. That's what we're
honestly.
here for.
You guys really just prepped it and just whooped his ass about it. Fuck yes.
They think they have a plan, but little do they know we have a plan so they can plan around our plan. But we will be planning around the plan that they are planning around our plan.
And that's how you make a plan.
And that's how the mafia works. Rev up those fryers.
My leg!
My leg. All right, good game, everybody.
GG.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dude.
Now let's switch over to Repo.
I also love just how canon it is that Clay sucks at magic.
Well, yeah.
Anytime Clay starts going on a spiel on what we should do magically, it's always so complicated.
What we can do is
Clay doesn't understand magic. You just think things and things happen. Okay, do it.
Why don't you just kill them? Just kill them with your magic.
You want things to happen and then things happen. You don't have to actually do anything. Oh my gosh. That's like the perfect answer.
It's like how Poppy is so surprised how you can carry heavy things. You can just like lift something and it raises. And you're like, no, I have to actually put effort into it. That's how she thinks about her magic. She's
In
like,
case you didn't
no,
know,
Clay, I have to actually put effort into it. My brain hurts.
Total disconnect. I love the canon that we do not understand each other.
It's great. Like you constantly give each other shit for the fact that you have your shortcomings, but each other can make up for it so well.
I love
I
it.
don't
I
remember
love it.
keeping that in mind when we were making the characters, but our stats are even like completely inverse.
They really are though.
You guys
Like
are
if you look at them side by side.
such great inverted characters. It works so well.
We're special. Two sides of a coin.
We
And the
special.
third side is Mira rolling her eyes.
I kind of figured the third side would have been like fucking Finn. That's his name.
No, Finn's
Yeah.
sitting, poking, looking through the blinds, wishing.
We're out there
Right.
killing people, and Finn is like, yeah, guys, get him.
Hey, he helped organize some, refugee escape routes and such.
He did.
He could be
yeah,
helpful with
totally.
this forge. I was thinking,
Timberline
like,
aren't
man,
straight warmongers, all right? They're carpenters, they're hunters, they're lumberjacks, they're just
They're warmongers.
They're working folk, all right?
It's the average man. It's a union.
The Timberline are the Timberline is straight up like the union of the refugee camp.
wow.
Or like the volunteers. They're the social
Shout out to
workers.
Tennessee.
They're the social workers of the refugee camp.
Wow. Way to put the timberline down in my eyes.
Shit. Like,
They're the city council.
the Night Wolves are like
They're the HOA.
the Timberline came in to be like really helpful and they're trying, and then the Night Wolves came and showed how you can be helpful, and the Timberline are like, all right, we'll wait our turn.
I still prefer the timberline.
I mean, yeah, it's just they
I do too.
they don't fight siege warfare. That's what they do. They don't.
Yeah.
This warfare
in all
isn't their
fairness,
job.
In all fairness,
They're doing what
Poppy
they
and-
can.
What Poppy and Clay are doing right now is not siege warfare. This is espionage.
Yeah, like
Gorilla.
the Forge Master was definitely espionage, and that's why it was something Mira wanted to go for first, because he was separated from everyone, and that's something that Poppy was able to figure out from those notes. Everybody's getting a little paranoid, and the Forge Master's
Chill out.
the Forge Master's paranoia took him to the outskirts to try to create a way where he can escape and be on his own. And the only way he could exist in his world and his mind is with some sort of core vein contraption, because that's where all of his power is from now. Not all Brandmasters think this way, but you do know the Brandmasters no longer have a winning goal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes them more volatile, if anything.
So, in theory, we've had 2 successful out of the 5 total. So that means we have 2 more to learn, because we already know about Sister Carr. We just don't know where she is.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know which one they were going after? The Night Wolves?
The Brandmaster of Ash.
Ashy Washy. So we need the Brandmaster of Whispers and Iron. I'm scared of the Whispers one. That sounds scary.
Man, it's too bad Red fucking exploded.
But
Yeah.
I wonder.
You don't know that.
Hmm.
I do. You told me.
What do you mean?
He exploded.
The big like zombified dude that I shoved the powder of Luna Fluff into the face of.
That wasn't red.
That
I
wasn't
don't know if
red.
I remember
No,
that.
yeah, that wasn't red.
I remember asking about him, and you were like, "Oh yeah, you guys definitely know he's dead. He exploded."
We might
think-
have to re.
I think
Evaluate.
I was hearing something else. I think I got confused about that. Yeah, red wasn't that guy.
Oh, all right.
You guys have not seen or heard of Red. You've seen.
go
So
through
there was
this.
another Grand Brand Enforcer that I was talking about, but he died. So that Grand Brand Enforcer was the one that Poppy forced to help Marv when she was pretending to be Ava Blackhand and told to protect Marv no matter what. And over time, that Grand Brand Enforcer became sympathetic to the refugee cause and started trying to give them information. And then that's the one that got exploded to like be shown as a example.
L. Confirmed dead. Ava
Yeah,
Blackhand.
we got some
Here.
plot lines here up in this bitch.
Yeah, we definitely got more than one. That's for damn sure.
we got an interwoven web in this bitch at this point.
Straight up.
I have a list of like most of the people we've met. It's like 20 names, and like 7 of them are dead. We're going through them. Grin might be an addition.
That's what's so fun. I'm not afraid to kill characters. You never know which
Mama
character
Moss
is gonna
halfway
live.
there.
No, Mama Moss is dead. She's not alive. Unless you
Yeah,
go to
but
her
we
grove,
can
you
still
will
talk to her.
never see her. I mean,
Virginia Orvik, Elrin. Yeah.
We don't
Hopefully we can add Sister
don't-
Car to that list soon.
know if Elrin is dead or not, right?
yeah, no one knows about Elren.
Yeah. I hope he's still alive, even though now he'd be probably pushing like late 60s.
The last
This'll-
person that heard from Elrin was Eamon. And he told you he was doing all right.
And that was
Yeah.
over a year ago.
Thistle, Garen, Rook.
Rook is dead. Garen's dead.
Thistle's
Thistle's
dead.
dead.
Fuck, we watched Thistle die and we didn't even know it.
Yeah. I think that's all the confirmed, and Ava Blackhand. We don't know about Red. We don't know about the Ledger Fang.
Red Hood?
Red. Red.
Oh, Red.
Red is
Okay,
dead.
got you. Yeah.
We never got his real name, so I didn't write it down.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just Red.
I mean, did you meet the man? It's likely just Red.
Red and I got drunk together, okay? I trust that
And
dickhead with
Red.
my life.
Oh, were you guys still making notes? I'm sorry. Do you want me to pull it back up?
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
writing them physically.
Okay, cool.
The Ligiri we assume are alive. Dr. Halvard Kane is dead.
Yeah.
You remember him?
Garen is dead.
Eamon is alive. I couldn't care less about Eamon.
I
That's
know
why I
that
tried to mind read him
story-wise-
earlier.
Well, story-wise,